And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for part 4 of the National Road Music Series, brought to you by Joyner Homes and Domino's Pizza. And tonight's special artist is Meghan Cristeen Martin and the 1900. They headlined the first event. They are now part 4's special guest. Meghan will be talking to us backstage, and then we will hear a couple of their songs live from the big stage at H.J. Ricks Center for the Arts in Greenfield, Indiana. So stick around. It's a great show today. Here it comes, Moonshine and music.
You want to hear what a manatee sounds like?
Thing where I sing better if I am barefoot. And I don't have socks on right now.
Everyone knows my name. They can read it on my sleeve.
Played a banjo badly.
Feel the heat from the fire that's been burning in your heart.
Like, I loved the old vintage stuff.
Somehow the 60 years and 19 days, they woke up in the dark.
We had to bury that stupid llama and it took us forever.
How to make music happen, how to make it pretty, how to make it dissonant, and I learned how to sing through them.
Don't have babies with crazy people, cause they never go away.
And then you could take like 6 pennies and tape them to the arm and it would ride over the wave.
Maybe later tonight I'll see horses.
Hello, Meghan Cristeen Martin is here for the National Road Music Series.
Hi.
Are you excited to be the star of the show?
I am. It always feels good to have a little ego boost. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad we can provide these.
No, I'm very excited. It's always a good time on stage, so it feels. I feel honored for people to play before me.
Well, I mean, we can make that happen more often in terms of that. We could just say, okay, Meghan, come to the open stage, we'll put you last in the list.
Sure.
Then everybody plays before you.
As long as I have something new, I guess.
You know, although you are the only person who ever wouldn't trade me for first place at the Square Cup open mic.
It's true. I had to stand my ground for that. had to make you stressed out, I guess.
I was not stressed.
Okay.
That's funny. So, in terms of the music and the things you're going to do this evening, do you have a highlight we should look out for, or anything like that?
We're debuting a new song that I just wrote. Well, not just, but earlier this year. It's about. I guess it's inspired by a conversation I had with my grandpa before he died in January. I saw him. It's my mom's dad. I saw him last April, so 2022 April, and we had some good conversation in private that needed to happen, and yeah, I got inspired by that and wrote something, and I think, yeah, and then he died, and yeah, it was just some therapy. So that's what songwriting is for me. It's a release. So that song will be happening tonight.
What's it called?
First time. Tell Me the Truth. So,
Okay.
Yeah, I'm excited for that one. Yeah, I guess.
So I heard you playing a little bit of ukulele and solo up there in the show. Is that going to happen as well?
Yes, I'll play a little song for my ukulele people, mostly because the song is called Welcome June, and June is like a week away, so it just seemed like a good idea.
Totally.
It's not often that things work out that way, and of course my earring falls out.
Maybe once a year things work out.
Sure.
No, I think that's pretty cool because you know, there's you know, you have a really cool album that's all just that, and then now you play with your whole band and everything. And I think it's a cool mixture in there.
It's not often I get to play acoustically in that regard. To be able to sort of have more space, because when you're in a band, the space is sort of taken up. You've got the drums, you've got the bass, you've got, keyboard, you've got guitar. It all fills a part, and that's a wonderful thing. And that dynamic is great because it's needed in a lot of ways. But sometimes it's good to kind of go back to your roots and stretch out a song or give it a little more meaning behind the song with emotions that you can put behind it. I think give yourself some space occasionally. It's good to do that.
Yeah, I think so too. I think it, just hearing in soundcheck, I was just kind of I was really excited because the full band sounds awesome, and then we have the Meghan uke experience, and it's going to be a fun night.
Right. I don't want to let that go. It's still a part of me, so I have a lot of ukuleles at home that need to be played too. So
are they feeling lonely?
They're feeling lonely, Joe. Yeah. They've been neglected for a while.
Kind of like my dog when we are, not quite paying enough attention to him, and he kind of sits there and he goes.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about my babies, my dogs too.
The dogs can never have enough attention, and neither can the ukulele.
True. Yeah.
I mean, it's your fault that I even own a ukulele.
Is it?
So, yeah.
Okay.
I thought it was cool and got one.
Yeah.
But
is it still cool?
Yes, it's still cool.
Okay.
I play it probably once every couple of weeks.
Yeah. Okay.
Right now, I haven't played it much because I'm working on a new record, but and there's not going to be any ukulele played by me on it anyway. Do you feel like the full band thing is an outlet that is as fulfilling as it was when you were just doing your own solo?
It's not the same. It is different, but there is it's a really good feeling to be able to present a song to a group of guys who are like, yes, we'll do that, and don't really care. So in that respect, it's nice to be able to, I guess, feel validated for stuff that you could be doing on your own, and you think like on your own it's great, but when you go and collaborate with some guys like I do, and they're like, yeah, it is great, and I'm like, cool, all right. So you feel it feels different, but it's also really cool to be validated and that what you're doing is right. Because some fan could be like, oh, you're so good, and you could be like, thank you, and still feel like, oh, they're just saying that. But when it's people you respect, especially, it's a whole nother thing. Like it's even not to downplay a fan, because I feel great when people tell me I'm great. But when the band goes, hey, this is actually really good, that just feels nice. So, yeah.
Well, that is a good thing.
Yeah.
So, do you have a lot of things going on this summer? Is it? I know you were working on some new music, and
yeah, I'm trying to take my time this year. I'm working a lot at home and teaching a lot of ukulele right now. But I'm trying to sort of elongate my practice with writing and really take time to put into this album and not feel like I'm rushed to make an album. So there's not a whole lot going on this summer per se. I'm kind of taking what's coming this year as we go. And we did a tour last year, and that was fine. It was a good time. But this time I definitely want to lean in and sort of create an album with more of a purpose, with more of a reason. Not there isn't a reason for the other ones, but maybe a little more fluid. That's the goal anyway. So we added my friend Cam Melton to the band fairly recently. Last November we did Tonic Ball. For those who don't know what Tonic Ball is, it's a big event, an annual event in Indianapolis that they pick big named artists, and you sign up as a band to cover one of those artists. And I added Cam for that when we covered Aretha Franklin last November. And so since we've added him, it's just created a new dynamic for the band, because before we were a 3-piece, now we're a 4-piece. So I'm excited to see what his take on some of the songwriting is. I wanted the new album hopefully will be even more collaborative than before. So we'll see where it takes us.
Well, that's exciting. I'm excited to see you play tonight. Good luck out there.
Thank you. Yeah.
So it was fun talking to Meghan backstage, but it's even more fun watching the show on the stage. Let's go out there right now for Meghan Cristeen Martin and the 1900.
You think I am set Thank you. Hello. All right. Guys are going to have to walk off stage for a second. I'm going to talk about this ukulele here. Bought it for $100 in Brown County. Make sure I'm in tune. When I was 21 and I didn't know what to do with my life, I found the ukulele community. And it took me a couple of years, but then I finally wrote a song that I felt kind of represented them in my life. And yeah, I feel like they saved my life in a way. And this song is for them. Seems appropriate. The song's called Welcome June, since we're only about a week away. I was going to say something about the song. The song, my grandfather died in January, and we knew it was coming. He was terminal for a while, and we had a conversation in private about family stuff, and stuff I wanted answers to, and he wouldn't answer me. And he was obligated to keep it to himself, is how he felt. So, and I respect that. So I wrote a song about sort of that. It's called Tell Me the Truth. And yes, it's super new. Thanks, Brent.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Do it. One, two, three. searching for so long. Mostly I am looking for an answer that might cost me everything I own. I don't want to sound so pathetic, can't you see? It is my right, I feel it. So won't you give me a piece of the puzzle? I am begging you, 'cause I've been going at this blindly. You might recognize me. Tell me something I need to hear. Hopefully I am being clear enough for you. Come on, tell me the truth. Several years ago, you know, I knew there was something. Everyone's been hiding from me, and everyone that's tried to rip the bandage of security and all the secrets locked away. It isn't quite so obvious, but I know there is a leak. You can see it on the faces of generations who are tired. It's time we face the fear and be honest with ourselves. 'Cause I've been going at this blindly. You might recognize me. Tell me something I need to hear. Hopefully I am being clear enough for you. Come on, tell me the truth. Don't leave me behind. I need you to stay a while. Uncover the secrets. Keep me in mind. 'Cause it's not about you. No, it's not about you. I've been going at this blindly. You might recognize me. Tell me something I need to hear. Hopefully I am being clear enough for you. I've been going at this blindly. You might recognize me. Tell me something I need to hear. Hopefully I am being clear enough for you. Come on, tell me the truth.
Moonshine and Music is produced by Joe Shelton. Cameraman, grip, and stunt double, Brent Lee Smith. Audio by Joe Shelton and Tony Seiler. Artwork by Bailey Shelton. Lighting by Heather Warnstaff. Production assistants, Patrick Zabriskie, Sarah Shelton, and Susie Sesnick. Thank you a lot for joining us on this episode of Moonshine and Music. We'll see you next week for more episodes.